silk, feeding the world on its poisonous milk. But I am the wrench in the gears of the plan, a struggle that started when I was a man.
The threads of the destiny pull at your wrist, trying to force you to cease to exist. But you are the ripple in oceans of black, the only one fighting and hitting them back.
This is the villain I had to become, to prove that the stars aren't the only ones home. I'll spit on the script and I'll burn every page, and drown out the gods with my mortalized rage. I struggled against what was written in stone, a king of the ruins on a desolate throne. You're breaking the laws of the earth and the sky, refusing to lay down and quietly die.
Their prophecies fail when they look at my blade. I am the debt that will never be paid. I'm a crack in the mirror, a flaw in the light, the only thing wrong in a world that is right.
The cost of your freedom is losing your mind, leaving the remnants of mercy behind. To challenge the sun, you must become the dark and carry the weight of a permanent mark. I don't believe in the hand of a god, I only believe in the earth and the sod, and the weight of the iron that hangs at my side, with nowhere for cowards or angels to hide.
The puppet is cutting the strings with his teeth, searching for truth that is hidden beneath. A rebellion of one in a universe blind, leaving the safety of logic behind.
This is the villain I had to become, to prove that the stars aren't the only ones home. I'll spit on the script and I'll burn every page, and drown out the gods with my mortalized rage. I struggled against what was written in stone, a king of the ruins on a desolate throne. You're breaking the laws of the earth and the sky, refusing to lay down and quietly But the campfire died and the embers went cold, and I was the story that shouldn't be told.
You were a brother and you were a friend, until we arrived at the ultimate end.
The hawk took the sky and he left us the mud, to drown in a valley of brotherhood blood.
just waiting for all of this fighting to cease. But until then, I'll be the nightmare they fear, the only one left when the smoke finally clears. I see the young boy in the back of your eye, watching the dreams of his family die. You're wearing the mask of a killer so well, but you're still the one that he dragged into hell. The Dragon Slayer is my only true kin, a heavy reminder of where I have been. No room for the soft or the gentle or kind, when I've left the best of my spirit behind. The ashes are falling like snow on the field, where every deep secret was finally revealed. The hawk is a god and the wolf is a beast, and we are the scraps of a demonic feast. This is the villain I had to become, to walk through the world when the music is done. I'll bury the memories deep in the clay, and kill every ghost that gets into my way. The eclipse left a shadow that never will fade, reflected in every new wound that you made. You're building a wall made of anger and bone, to hide that you're standing here truly alone. Forget the dream, embrace the soul. The fire is out, the dark is Lord. I am the severing of the golden thread, The walking echo of the brothers dead.
causality is a loom for the blind.
But I've left the pattern of the stars behind, a jagged ripple in a black stagnant lake.
Testing how much of the grief you can take.
The brand is a compass that points to the deep, while all the angels are falling asleep.
I'll burn the script with a feverish rage, and tear the history from every page. I am the flaw in the master's design, a drop of hemlock in the holy wine. The hawk is God on a mountain of glass, watching the seasons of the slaughter pass. But you're the grits in the eye of the sun, the war that can never be truly won. My sword is a bridge that is made out of loss,
A heavy burden and a bitter cross.
I'll swing at the phantom, I'll swing at the air,
until I've shattered the crown of despair. You're searching for peace with a fistful of glass, counting the shadows that silently pass. Revenge
for the final destruction to come.
The struggle is all that you have left to hold
In a world that has grown so remarkably cold, I'll burn the script with a feverish rage and tear the history from every page. I am the flaw in the master's design, a drop of hemlock in the holy wine. The hawk is God on a mountain of glass, watching the seasons of the slaughter pass.
But you're the grit in the eye of the sun, the war that can never be truly won.
The loom is broken, the weaver is dead, the truth is spoken,
The sky is
The iron teeth are grazing on my spine, a cold communion of the blood and brine.
I've traded sight for the red-tinted haze, where mercy dies in 1,000 different ways.
The warrior's pulse is a ghost in the chest, a frantic bird in a jagged metal nest.
You've stitched your wounds with needles made of hate, while shadows gather at the garden gate.
Let the abyss fill the cracks in my skull, until the shrieking of the world grows dull. I am the breach where the light cannot flow, the heavy shadow in the valley below.
A silver shroud for a heart turned to stone.
You're never whole and you're never alone. The beast is breathing through your broken skin, inviting every ancient terror in. I feel the spikes as they anchor the bone, a kingdom built for the bitter and prone.
I don't seek victory, I only seek the end, where even the gods have no strength to defend. Your hands are anchors of lead and of rust, turning the promise of a life into dust. The man I remember is drowning in ink, standing forever on the absolute brink.
Grind the gears of the heavens to halt. I am the blemish and I am the fault.
No longer bound by the laws of the breath, I am the herald of a violent death. The sky is a wound that refuses to close, bleeding the secrets that everyone knows. The armor is hollow, the pilot is gone, waiting for a sun that will never dawn.
Let the abyss fill the cracks in my skull, until the shrieking of the world grows dull. I am the breach where the light cannot flow, the heavy shadow in the valley below, a silver shroud for a heart turned to stone. You're never whole and you're never alone. The beast is breathing through your broken skin, inviting every ancient terror. The story is done. The silence is over. I traded my sleep for the ringing of steel, to forget every wound that I'm destined to feel. The iron is heavy and the road is so long, in a world where the weak are just fuel for the strong. The brand on your neck is a fire in the dark. A ghost in the shadows is leaving its mark. You carry a slab that no mortal should wield, while ghosts of your brothers are left on the field. This is the monster I had to become, to walk through the fire until I am numb. My humanity died in the eclipse of the sun. Now I am the shadow that won't be outrun. You lose in the man to the weight of the blade, in a crimson reflection of debts never paid. The rage is a lantern that burns in your chest, with no time for mercy and no time for rest. I don't seek the light, and I don't seek the grace. I'll spit in the eye of a god's hidden face. If being a demon is the price for his head, I'll march through the valley of all that is dead. Your eyes are like embers in a forest of thorns, a crown made of trauma that everyone scorns. The more that you kill, the less you remain, bound to the iron and bound to the pain. Let the beast out of the cage for a while. I'll face every horror with a jagged old smile. I'm not a hero, and I'm not a saint, just a canvas of blood to become, to walk through the fire until I am numb. My humanity died in the eclipse of the sun. Now I am the shadow that won't be outrun. You're losing the man to the weight of the blade, in a crimson reflection of debts never paid. The rage is a lantern that burns in your chest, with no time for mercy and no time for rest.
Just one more swing until nothing is left. The iron remains in the garden of theft. The white hawk soars above the field of gray. I traded every soul to find my way.
A castle built on ribs and broken glass, watching the seasons of mortality pass. The sun went black and stained the holy sky. I watched the brotherhood prepare to die.
You wore a face of marble, cold and new, while every shadow whispered names of you.
This is the villain I had to become, to hear the silence when the war is done. No room for mercy in a heart of stone. I'll sit upon this God-forsaken throne. This is the monster that you chose to be, a silver ghost across a crimson sea. The price of wings was everything we gave. Now you are king and we are in the grave.
I do not regret the blood upon the wing. A god has no more songs of men to sing.
The dream is older than the flesh I wore.
I am the key, and I am every door.
The brand is itching in the dead of night, a reminder of the day you lost the light.
You sold the warmth for an eternal cold, a story that the demons already told.
Look at the spires reaching for the stars.
Ignore the weeping and the jagged scars.
'Cause I am the absolute, the end of all.
I stood my ground so everyone could fall.
The feathers fall like ash upon the mud. Tool in the hand of a fool,
learning the lore of the bloody and cruel.
but the tool has grown teeth and a mind of its own.
And I'm reclaiming the seeds that were sown. You protect us with hands that are covered in grime, a hero who's guilty of every dark crime.
They look at your face and they see only fear, but they don't see the ghosts that are standing so near. This is the villain I had to become, to keep all the vultures from having the crumb. If I am the nightmare that keeps you awake, it's the only defense for the lives at the stake. The guardian stands at the edge of the world, with banners of sorrow and anger unfurled. A wolf in the garden, a storm on the hill, executing the ghost of a dead man's Take all the blame and I'll take all the sin.
I don't care about medals or where I have been.
Just give me the strength to keep swinging the blade
Until every debt to the demons is paid. You're brittle and broken and covered in scars, searching for meaning in indifferent stars.
The weight of the sword is the weight of the past, a shadow that's destined to forever last. No fate can contain what a man can endure.
My purpose is savage, my motive is pure.
The fire you carry is burning the house, turning the man back into a mouse. But the mouse has the heart of a lion in chains, breaking the links of ancestral pain. All the vultures from having the crumb. If I am the nightmare that keeps you awake, it's the only defense for the lives at the stake. The guardian stands at the edge of the world, with banners of sorrow and anger unfurled. A wolf in the garden, a storm on the hill, executing the ghost of a dead man's will. I am the will.
And I am the wolf, and I am the man.
The gap is the ghost
Since it began.
I remember the fire and the smell of the pine, when I thought that a piece of the future was mine. But the campfire died and the embers went cold,
And
I was the story that shouldn't be told.
brotherhood blood.
This is the villain I had to become, to walk through the world when the music is done. I'll bury the memories deep in the clay and kill every ghost that gets into my way.
The eclipse left a shadow that never will fade, reflected in every new wound that you made. You're building a wall made of anger and bone to hide that you're standing here truly alone.
I don't look for comfort and I don't look for peace.
I'm just waiting for all of this fighting to see.
But until then I'll be the nightmare they fear.
The only one left when the smoke finally clears.
I see the young boy in the back of your eye, watching the dreams of his family die. You're wearing the mask of a killer so well, but you're still the one that he dragged into hell.
Secret was finally revealed. The hawk is a god and the wolf is a beast, and we are the scraps of a demonic feast. To walk through the world when the music is done. I'll bury the memories deep in the clay and kill every ghost that gets into my way. Eclipse left a shadow that never will fade, reflected in every new wound that you made. You're building a wall made of anger and bone to hide that you're standing here truly alone.
Forget the dream, embrace the sword. Forget the dream, embrace the sword. Forget the dream, embrace the sword. Embrace the sword.
The fire is out.
Forget the dream, the dark is low. Embrace the sword.
The fire is out. The dark is low.
Galilee weaves like a spider in silk, feeding the world on its poisonous milk. But I am the wrench in the gears of the plan, a struggle that started when I was a man.
The threads of the destiny pull at your wrist, trying to force you to cease to exist. But you are the ripple in oceans of black, the only one fighting and hitting them back.
This is the villain I had to become. prophecies fail when they look at my blade. I am the debt that will never be paid. I'm a crack in the mirror, a flaw in the light, the only thing wrong in a world that is right.
The cost of your freedom is losing your mind, leaving the remnants of mercy behind. To challenge the sun, you must become the dark and carry the weight of a permanent mark.
I don't believe in the hand of a god. I only believe in the earth and the sod and the weight of the iron that hangs at my side, with nowhere for cowards or angels to hide.
The puppet is cutting the strings with his teeth, searching for truth that is hidden beneath a rebellion of one in a universe blind, leaving the safety of logic behind.
This is the villain I had to become, to prove that the stars aren't the only ones home. I'll spit on the script and I'll burn every page and drown out the gods with my mortalized rage. A struggle against what was written in stone, a king of the ruins on a desolate throne. You're breaking the laws of the earth and the sky, refusing to lay down and quietly die. The sword is real, the fate is glass.
The iron's winds, the shadows pass.
The brand on my neck starts to pulse and to bleed. I am the harvest and they are the seed. Night has no ending and dawn is a lie, under a moon that is bleeding the sky.
Shadows have teeth and the whispers have names, dancing around you in spectral blue flames. You live in the gap between living and dead, with a chorus of demons inside of your head.
I'll be the villain to survive the abyss, the one that the sunlight is destined to miss. I'll bite through the throat of the ghosts in the air and build me a temple of pure-eyes despair.
You're tethered to hell by a mark on your flesh, caught in a jagged and spiritual mesh.
The black swordsman rises where heroes all fall, riding his vengeance
On every stone I don't need a heaven, I don't need a light. I've grown me some eyes that can see in the night.
God is a demon, then I am the cure. My malice is honest, my hatred is pure.
The weight of the souls that you've sent to the grave is more than the spirit of one man can save.
You're drifting away on a river of bile, with a cold and a bitter and broken old smile.
Swing the slab hard through the mist and the bone. I'm better at fighting when I'm all alone. Let them all come with their wings and their lies. I'll tear the
wanderer trapped in a nightmare of old, whose story of suffering has yet to be told. I'll be the villain to survive the abyss, the one that the sunlight is destined to miss. I'll bite through the throat of the ghosts in the air and build me a temple of pure ice despair.
You're tethered to hell by a mark on your flesh, caught in a jagged and spiritual mesh.
The black swordsman rises where heroes all fall, writing his vengeance on every stone wall.
The brand
Is hot. The night is long. Is long. The man is lost. The hate is strong. My blood is the oil for the gears of the beast, feeding a hunger that won't be appeased. The plates of the armor are stitching my skin, holding together the wreckage within.
I see the white hair and the hollowed out gaze, lost in the smoke of a permanent haze. The metal is drinking the man that I knew, leaving a shadow where sunlight once grew.
This is the villain I had to become, to strike at the gods until I am numb. If I must be hollow to carry the weight, I'll be the monster that shatters my fate.
The iron is cold, but the fire is red. Walking a path through the fields of the dead. You're losing the touch of a hand on your face, trading the mercy for killing with grace.
The spikes in my marrow are keeping me tall. I'll stand in the gap till the heavens all fall. Pain is a language that I've learned to speak, the only protection for those who are weak.
Your laughter is gone and your silence is loud, wrapping your heart in a steel-plated shroud. The more that you fight, the less you can feel, caught in the grip of the merciless steel.
Break every bone just to mend them with spite. I am the wolf in the dead of the night, no longer a man, just a blade in the dark, leaving a jagged and bloody red mark.
The beast in the shadows is wagging its tail, waiting for every last effort to fail. Don't let the darkness become all you are, a soul turned to stone and a permanent scar.
This is the villain I had to become, to strike at the gods until I am numb. If I must be hollow to carry the weight, I'll be the monster that shatters my fate.
The iron is cold, but the fire is red. Walking a path through the fields of the dead. You're losing the touch of a hand
traded every soul to find my way.
A castle built on ribs and broken glass,
Watching the seasons of mortality pass. The sun went black and stained the holy sky. I watched the brotherhood prepare to die.
you wore a face of marble, cold and new, while every shadow whispered names of you.
This is the villain I had to become, to hear the silence when the war is done.
No room for mercy in a heart of stone. I'll sit upon this godforsaken throne.
This is the monster that you chose to be, a silver ghost across a crimson sea. The price of wings was everything we gave. Now you are king and we are in the grave.
I do not regret the blood upon the wing. God has no more songs of men to sing. The dream is older than the flesh I wore. I am the key and I am every door.
The brand is itching in the dead of night, a reminder of the day you lost the light. You sold the warmth for an eternal cold.
A story that the demons already told. Look at the spires reaching for the stars. I am the absolute, the end of all. I stood my ground so everyone could fall.
The feathers fall like ash upon the mud.
A dynasty baptized in brothers' blood. The hawk is gone, the shadow takes its place, with nothing left but void inside your face.
This is the villain I had to become, to hear the silence when the war is done.
No room for mercy in a heart of stone. I'll sit upon this godforsaken throne.
This is the monster that you chose to be, a silver ghost across a crimson sea. The price of wings was everything we gave. Now you are king and we are in the grave. And we're in the grave. The dream is won, the hawk is gone, the dark begun.
We are the ones